Hey guys, welcome to Heat Happy Energy Amor Tarot. So today we are going to do a third party reading. We're going to see what's happening behind the closed doors and most importantly, where you stand in the triangle that nobody asked for but everybody seems stuck in. So let's start. Um, their true feelings towards their true feelings towards the third party, solitude, overall energy is breach. See, there is distance here. You can see how dark the car is with the black clouds and everything, nighttime. They feel alone even when they are with the third party, which says enough about what really they really feel about the third party. This connection drains them more than it gives. It's like being in a relationship but emotionally single, something like that. They're withdrawing mentally, checking out, and choosing silence over engagement here. There's no excitement, no spark, just dull emotional distance. Honestly, this is kind of energy where someone says we're together, but soul is like, no, we're not, you know. So, if anything, they're craving space from this person, not closeness. Your person feels emotionally alone with the third party. Like they're sitting in the same room, but they're living in two different worlds. This isn't love, it's endurance here. More like, let me just get through the day, and then let me build a future. So there's a stark difference between the two. So that is their feeling. Let's see what are their true feelings towards you, my viewers. Celebration. See, I can't make this up, okay? You are somebody who brings that excitement, that dancing, cheerful energy. Your energy feels like relief to them. It's like, the kind where the soul finally exhales after that chaos. You bring out their lighter side. With you, they feel more alive, more themselves. Um, there's joy, warmth, natural emotional openness somewhere that they don't feel elsewhere. Even like small interactions with you feel like a movement or um, a dance. Okay, a moment worth remembering. They replay it more than you realize here. So there's a magnetic, I feel better when you're around me, you know, vibe here. They don't get this from the third party at all, is what I feel from this solitude energy. So honestly, you're that one person who turns their ordinary day into, yeah, this is it. This is what I want. This is what I celebrate. This is what celebration means. So your presence feels like sunshine after too many dull days. And also, can you see the difference between the stark difference in the colors in the cards? This is so dark. This is like happy, bright energy. The sun is again shining here. With you, they feel happiness that doesn't feel forced or complicated. You're the emotional upgrade that heart keeps choosing, even if their life looks like a bad script. Okay. Now, if this is hitting a spot in your heart, do subscribe to the channel. Let's see what the third party feels about your person. Ebb and flow. Shape shifting is the overall energy. So, see, the third party is like, let's see, let's just go. So how the waves come and go. Their feelings are inconsistent. One day they are, all in. The next day they disappear like Wi-Fi during a power cut. It shape shifts. It keeps shifting. There is one day, oh, the life is so beautiful. The other day, not so much. So this is not love. It's like a mood-based attachment here. Their interest rises when they feel secure, insecure, or lonely, and then drops when they're distracted or comfortable. There's no depth, just waves of intensity that come and go. They feel something, yes, but it's not solid, grounded, or dependable, is what I see here, because it's, both the cards are talking about some sort of shift happening. Yes, there is a sunrise or sunset, something happening in the background. So sun energy is there. So sometimes you feel that way, but then that's only like one small window here. Basically, they're invested only as long as it serves their emotional tides or whatever tides they are. Third parties' feelings aren't steady. They're hot and cold, like a bad weather. Okay. So they're attached, but only in waves. They're attached based on convenience. It's not commitment energy, it's convenience energy here. Let's see what's happening behind the scenes. Breach and shape shifting again. See, okay, so whale is heavy, okay? The weight is a lot. So one, I feel they both are feeling weighed down. Something is breaking down behind the scenes. Boundaries, patience, or facade that they were trying to maintain, something is breaking down here. There's an emotional leak. Um, things they tried to, uh, you know, um, things they tried to hide are starting to spill out. This constant adaptation, they're changing their behavior depending on who they're talking to. Um, there's tension and emotional stability, the kind that makes people snap or make sudden decisions. See, this is the vibe where even their excuses need excuses. So whatever they're showing publicly, it's not the reality. The real story is cracks, confusion, and constant shifting roles here. So behind the scenes, things are breaking down. Someone's mask is slipping. Story keeps changing here, and the emotional truth is slipping out from places they can't control. So your person is juggling versions of themselves, and it's getting harder for them to keep up the act, because for how long are you going to keep up the act? You can't forever, right? So yeah. Let's see who has the emotional upper hand here. Synergy. Overall energy is karma, DNA. See, it's like um, you and your person are naturally aligned. Uh, your energies blend without force, without drama here. With a third party, everything feels manufactured, but with you, your person doesn't have to adjust or pretend, it just flows. Your connection has this rhythm, and their connection has effort, negotiation, maybe some emotional paperwork. I don't know. You don't chase, you don't cling. At least at this point, I don't see you doing that. Your energy speaks for itself. And that's exactly why it has power. See, you're not trying to fix anything or win anyone. And ironically, that puts you ahead here. The emotional upper hand goes to the person whose energy creates harmony, um, not chaos. And that is you. We saw in the beginning itself. So, honestly, this is main character energy. The third party is giving the side quest here. See, you have the emotional upper hand here because your connection with them clicks naturally. It just flows. There's no pushing, there's no adjusting, there's no drama, there's no pretense. The third party may try hard here, but you're the one whose energy their soul actually responds to. Let's see the future of your person on your mind and the third party. Passion, overall energy, activation. See, there is some sort of fire somebody is trying to light up. Okay. Um, but this is also the kind of passion, this this kind of act. Yes, there will be fire that will, blow out, but it goes out very fast as well. So that's the kind of thing that is there. The connection keeps getting activated only during fights, drama, jealousy, emotional sparks. It's not calm long-term love. It's, high highs and low lows. Um, More like a chemical reaction rather than a relationship here. Passion keeps pulling them in temporarily, but there's no stability to hold them there. So there is some sort of passion. Maybe it's not for everyone. It's a collective reading, so please take as it resonates with you. But the future seems like short bursts of intensity. and then long gaps of confusion here. So it's a cycle: passion, chaos, silence, repeat. One person is getting tired of the roller coaster, is what I feel. Possibly a person, I don't know if it's third party, but one of them. This isn't evolving into a home or commitment, it's evolving into exhaustion. So, see, this person could even, they could even be married, but since I said home, but it doesn't mean that, things are smooth there. This is the kind of connection that looks exciting in the trailer but flops in the full movie. So, yeah. See, the future of your person and third party is full of temporary sparks and permanent confusion. There's fire, yes, for some to some extent, but it's the kind that burns the house down, not builds it, doesn't give you light here. Let's see where you stand in their life. All right, so where do you stand in their life at this point? Creation, overall energy is power. See, creation and power, both of them are, I mean, such powerful energies here. This also talks dream times. You see, the fire can, it can burn out, but creation is something that you're actively working towards. Um, you're the person who awakens their truth. The energy makes them question, seek, grow, and evolve. With you, they feel, inspired to create something um, real, a future, a connection, or a version of themselves that they are proud of. You activate their inner power somewhere here, the part of them that wants to step up, not hide. Um, See, your presence pushes them out of this emotional laziness. They know they have to do something about this whole situation, and they have to move into this emotional honesty somewhere. So you're not just someone they like, you're someone who shifts their entire world. You represent possibility, expansion, direction here. There's no drama or distraction. See, they see you as someone who could genuinely, change their life trajectory in a good way. Your energy gives them courage. The third party drains them. Although you could be somebody who could be very angry sometimes. I don't know if you have anger issues, but you are like suddenly you will give them some shocks. That is a possibility. But you're the one who they feel spiritually pulled towards, even when their real life decisions are messy. So honestly, in their life, if their life was like a movie, you're the plot twist. You're not the background music here. You're this catalyst, the person who activates their growth, their courage, the desire to build something more meaningful here. So you are this creation. You help them dream bigger, a dream time. So you're not just a chapter, you're like a turning point here, is what I see. Um, yeah. Let's see what their possible next actions could be towards you. Their next possible actions towards my viewers. Focus, sanctuary. See, there's something that is going to shift here, is what I feel. Their approach, their behavior, something. There is some sort of healing connection that I feel they're going to bring, because amethyst is like a powerful energy and there's so much of here. And if you see these yellow dots, this makes me feel like, even if not physically but energetically connecting in some way with you. They're narrowing their emotional lens, choosing to focus on you instead of scattering their energy elsewhere. Expect more attention, more consistency, maybe clearer communication, even if it's subtle first, but something is coming here. Um, See, they're seeking emotional safety, and you represent that. Their next move isn't impulsive. This is grounded and heartfelt. This can be like a genuine conversation, a check in message, energetically, if you're unable to sleep, you're overthinking. All you can think about is this person. This person is heavily thinking about you. They're moving towards you with the intention of clarity, not chaos, is what I see here. See, honestly, this is, I need to come home to myself, and somehow leads me back to you kind of an energy. So they keep going back to you. So the next move is quiet but meaningful. They're refocusing on you and leaning towards you for some sort of emotional grounding here. So they're coming in softer and clearer, with the intention to reconnect, not to confuse you here. Let's see what is the guidance for you at this point. What is the guidance for my viewers? Perspective, overall energy is movement. So there is a shift in perspective that you need to have here. Um, See, the card is movement, but there is stillness here. Okay. This is telling you that, zoom out. Stop looking at the situation from that 3 centimeter emotional distance. Perspective means there's bigger picture you're missing. I mean, this is like a galaxy, Milky Way. So you can't see it when you're too close to it. So zoom out of it. You're missing um, something when you're stuck on those small details or mixed signals. Don't react to every shift in their mood or energy. Take a breath before you take anything personally. See, movement is talking about don't stay emotionally frozen, waiting for their next step. This is where keep your life in motion, routine, goals, joy, friendship, self care, all of it. When you move the energy between you and them, moves too. When you keep your life in motion, stagnancy will kill clarity. So don't stay stagnant there. Let your life carry momentum, not pause. Your worth isn't on hold. See, this is where the universe is telling you don't be a statue in anyone's love story. That is not what you're supposed to do here. So shift your perspective, keep your life moving, and don't freeze your happiness waiting for someone else's approval or clarity. You're meant to stay in motion emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Let your power create the shift. Um, let's see a final outcome. What is the final outcome here? Unfoldment. So, and shape shifting again. So, again, something is definitely going to shift, okay, as an outcome. Unfoldment is again a bright, beautiful energy that comes out. And there's a lotus here. So, even if there has been chaos, the flowering will happen in a beautiful way. This is not the ending of the story, it's opening in a new way, slowly and naturally. See, the truth of everyone's intentions, feelings, um, and alignment will unwrap layer by layer. Your connection with your person moves into clarity, not chaos here. The fog will lift. Third party's role decreases as your person's emotional truth becomes more undeniable. This isn't like a final chapter energy. This is transition into a more um, authentic phase. This is like a slow burn clarity. It's not going to happen instantly, but it will come. See, the outcome here is slow, steady truth. Everything unfolds exactly how, and when it's meant to be. The mask will drop here, and the real emotions will rise. See, you weren't meant to chase, compete, or suffer in anyone's half baked story. You were meant to unfold just like this connection, just like this unfoldment card here, naturally, gracefully, and in your own timing. Let them figure out what they want, their shadows. Let them deal with those waves of the third party. Why should you be, bothered about that? You keep blooming like this lotus. Let the third party deal with it. Um, don't don't let anything and everything fall away for anyone else. That was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.